You're not lazy, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a simple 3-step habit reboot that can make good habits dramatically easier to stick to. But first, let me ask you something. How many times have you promised yourself, tomorrow I'll start studying? Tomorrow I'll go to the gym. Tomorrow I'll finally work on that project. And then tomorrow arrives, and somehow nothing happens. So eventually, you come to a painful conclusion. Maybe I'm just lazy. But what if that's the wrong diagnosis? Because when software breaks, programmers don't blame the computer. They debug the system, and that's exactly what we're about to do. Most people think success works like this: motivation, action, results. But real life usually works the other way around. Action creates results. Results create motivation. Think about exercise. The motivation usually doesn't appear before the workout. It appears after. The same thing happens with studying, writing, coding, and every other difficult skill. The problem is that we've built our lives around waiting for motivation. But your brain isn't asking, what helps me 6 months from now? It's asking, what feels rewarding right now? That's why scrolling beats studying. That's why YouTube beats homework. That's why comfort beats effort. That's not laziness. That's simply how your brain is designed. So if motivation isn't the answer, what is? The habit reboot. 3 simple steps. Step 1. Audit the trigger. Every habit starts with a trigger. A place, a time, an emotion, a situation. For example, think about mindless phone scrolling. Most people think the problem is discipline. But what happened right before you picked up your phone? Were you bored, avoiding something difficult, or was your phone simply sitting right in front of you? That trigger matters, because you can't fix a habit you don't understand. Before you change the behavior, find what's starting it. Step 2. Shrink the routine. This is where most people fail. They try to study for 3 hours, exercise for an hour, read 50 pages. Your brain sees that and immediately says, no thanks. So make the habit ridiculously small. Don't study a chapter, read 1 page, don't exercise for an hour. Put on your running shoes. And I know what you're thinking. Putting on my running shoes isn't a workout. You're right, and that's exactly the point. You're not building the habit of exercising yet. You're building the habit of showing up. Because the hardest part of almost any habit isn't doing it. It's starting it, and once you've started, momentum becomes your friend. Step 3. Stack the habit. Don't rely on memory. Attach the new habit to an existing one. After I brush my teeth, I'll read 1 page. After I sit at my desk, I'll review my notes. After I make coffee, I'll open my textbook. You're not creating a brand new routine. You're attaching a new train card to a train that's already moving. Here's the deeper lesson. Calling yourself lazy feels honest. But self-blame isn't accountability. Accountability means understanding what actually caused the problem. If your code crashes, you don't stare at the error message and call yourself stupid. You investigate, you debug, you improve. The people who make the fastest progress aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who spend the least amount of time blaming themselves when they do. And one more thing, you're going to miss days. Everyone does. No habit is built in a perfectly straight line. When that happens, don't panic. One missed day doesn't destroy the system. Treat it like a software glitch. Figure out what happened, debug it, and start again tomorrow. So the next time you catch yourself saying, I'm lazy, pause, ask a different question. What system produced this result? Because that's how developers think. They don't blame the software. They fix it. You are not the bug. You are the developer. And the next update starts today. If this video helped you, subscribe for more videos on learning, productivity, and psychology. I'll see you in the next one.